Next separating techniques is sublimation. To separate a sublimable component from a non-sublimable component. Applications. We got here the, if you take any mixture in that one substance means one constituent is easily sublimable compared to the other constituent present in the mixture. In order to separate that, we are using the sublimation. Application is ammonium chloride, naphthalene and salt. You know already, whenever the ammonium chloride, naphthalene and salt, if you heat is applied to that, it is directly converted into gas. It is a sublimation. So that how to separate from the mixture with the help of the difference between the sublimable component and non-sublimable component. Method is, if you take a mixture, heat the mixture in an inverted funnel so that the sublimable component sublimes in the air and settles over the walls of the funnel. Whenever the heat is applied to that one, easily sublimable component is strikes and attached to the walls of the containing funnel, and non-sublimable component on the other hand is left behind. The non-sublimable component remains behind the same container, so that by using this technique we can separate the sublimable component from the non-sublimable component. It is called as a sublimation. You can see the diagram also. Also, you should read the textbook activity. You can easily understand. While you are watching all the videos, you should refer the textbook, each and every activity, and learn it. Next to chromatography. Chromatography is to separate the solute that can dissolve in the same solvent. In the solvent, the solute particles will be dissolved. Based on that, we can change the, or we can separate the particles from the entire mixture. Application is separating colors components of a dye. Dye is nothing but it is a combination of number of colors, or called as a colorant. From that, I want to separate each color by using the chromatography. Even drugs from blood also with the help of the chromatography. How it is works method, you can see the activity in your textbook. Take a filter paper or a blotting paper and place a drop of ink at the rear end. At the corner end you should place some ink. Ink is a mixture of some number of colors. Dip the end in water. The entire blotting paper is dipped inside the water. Since ink is a mixture of two or more colors, the component of ink which is solvable in water mixes into and then separate quickly from the other components that are less solvable in water. Most solvable in water, that color comes fast or more quickly than that of the less solvable in water. In this manner, we can separate the colors by using chromatography technique. You can learn the activity in your textbook, refer the textbook also. Hello children, next technique is distillation. To separate the miscible liquids, the boiling points of the liquids must be sufficiently different. Then how to separate those two constituent particles present in the mixture? By using distillation technique. Applications, it is used to separate the acetone and water. Acetone and water method. The mixture is heated in a distillation apparatus. The one substance with lower boiling point evaporates first and condenses and gets separated from the one with the higher boiling point. If you take any substances means mixture, if you heat is applied to that, in the case of the distillation apparatus, the lowest boiling point of the substance or constituent present in the mixture is start evaporating and condenses and gets separated from the higher boiling point. That is the technique here, the distillation technique. Simple distillation we call it as when the miscible liquids have the satisfactory difference in their boiling point with suitable boiling points, and again the little bit difference is very high. In that case we are using simple distillation. Next one more within that, the fractional distillation. Here when the difference between the two immiscible or boiling points is less than the 25 Kelvin, very important, less than the 25 Kelvin temperature, within that the boiling points of the two immiscible liquids or any mixture within that constituent particles, whatever the mixture is there within that constituent particles, the boiling point those two is less than the 25 Kelvin, then we are using another fractional distillation technique. Here, separating the different gases from the air by using fractional distillation method only. And again, how to get the separate different gases with the help of the air? Air is a combination of the number of gases. Majorly is nitrogen and oxygen. If you want oxygen, how to separate? If you want nitrogen, how to separate? From the method using fractional distillation. Compress and cool the air by decreasing the temperature and increasing the pressure. By increasing the pressure and decreasing the temperature, you can compress the entire air to get the liquid air. Whenever the compressing, all the gases is converted into with some liquid. Then liquid air is warmed up so slowly in a fractional distillation apparatus. If you warm up again, the several components of the air gets separated and are collected at various heights on the basis of their boiling points. Depending upon the boiling points, it will be separated with the different heights, so that in order to get the whatever the gas you wanted or whatever the different gas you wanted from the air by using a fractional distillation technique. Very important. All of you, my dear children, all of you learned all the activities in the textbook by some important points only given or put on the board. If you refer the textbook clearly and again learn the activity, and it is the simplest manner, all of you read the technique, all the techniques, how to separate from the mixture constituent particles.